Yo, Pusha T is frustrated that Drake will not go away. He says that rap diss tracks are dead to him and don't hold the same weight they used to. And the way this guy, Danny Juanitez, he translated it the same way I did. Translation: you couldn't finish Drake off because his back catalog is too strong. This is literally how I interpreted this. Let's go ahead and read Pusha T's first, and then I'm gonna go in. Pusha T says,
I felt like it could be career ending. Now it's not. It doesn't hold as much weight. You still get another shot at it, it seems like. It's kind of dead to me. It's the ransom of what a diss track used to bring. There was a clear winner. Somebody would really bow out, and then that's it, the last man standing. Now it's just a whole bunch of noise. Even after we find the winners, it's still noise. And it's like, man, then what's it for?
this is literally just frustration, right? Pusha T and Kendrick Lamar, they have a working relationship at the very least. I mean, Kendrick is on their album and they have other songs together. Both Kendrick and Pusha T have dissed Drake. When you think about the two heaviest diss records in the past 10 years, you gotta have the story of Adidon on there, and you gotta have Not Like Us and or Euphoria. Then you probably got like Back to Back by Drake, and then you got like maybe Sheether by Remy Ma. Pusha T is frustrated. Hey y'all, I am a one-man show. I record, edit the video myself, create the thumbnail, everything. So hitting like and subscribe does help a bunch. Thanks so much. Back to the video. Like, the story of Adidon was maybe one of the biggest reveals, smoking guns, in hip hop ever.
You are hiding a child. Let that boy come home.
Like, yo, you're hiding a child. Yo, this is your baby mom's. Like,
Sophie knows better as your baby mother. Cleaned her up for IG, but the stench is on her.
it was a devastating reveal. Although it was such a stinging diss record. Drake went on to drop Scorpion. The Nice for What, one of the biggest rap records ever. And it had the Kiki, Do You Love Me song.
Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me.
One of the biggest rap records. It hurt Drake for like a good 2 months. Then it was over. People acknowledge that it's a great diss record, but yeah, his career didn't end off of it like maybe Pusha T had wanted. Frustrating. Then you got the Kendrick joint, right? The Kendrick joint seems to be affecting Drake a little bit longer. But I also think like Drake's music, it's not the same. Even as like someone who doesn't really like Drake's music, I know what I prefer it to sound like, right? What's more palatable to me. His new shit is like, he's not working with the right writers, with the right producers. It's just not good music. I never felt, the thing is with Drake's music, I never related to it. I didn't necessarily feel it was, or at least all of it was horrible music. His newer stuff, I do feel like it's just straight up bad music. But anyway, the Kendrick joints is the biggest moment in hip hop history, right? Humiliating loss for Drake. The Not Like Us, it's similar to the Pusha T. Like, wow, Pusha T had this grand reveal of Drake's son and how he's hiding his son and he's playing Border Patrol. Drake's in Canada, his son's in America, or however that works out. The Not Like Us joint was kind of like that. Like, yo, certified lover boy, certified PDF.
Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor.
A minor and all this. At the time, very devastating diss record. What happens a couple months later?
Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit?
Collab album with Party Next Door. Nokia. Smash hit record. What's that I Miss You song?
Know that you work at the club. Know that these people might judge. But fuck it, you family to us.
Banger for the women. That's like in every woman's IG story. Like, he came right back. Pusha T says, it's the ransom of what a diss track used to bring. There was a clear winner. He's talking about in the past. But Pusha T, what you don't understand is there was a clear winner in you versus Drake. It was you. Pusha T would go on to say, someone would really bow out, and that's it. The last man standing. Pusha T, reminder, Drake did bow out.
When I was making the record, in response, I just found myself saying things that, like, one seemed really out of character. So there's not really much I can say better than Drake Has a Baby. He won. You know, he won off that. He won.
It became too much for me. I mean, in so many words, it became too much for me. Pusha T started dissing my friend who has MS, And I said, I bow out because someone's gonna get punched in the face. He bowed out.
Wishing like that my friend that has an illness like dies. He won.
I say to Pusha T, it's not that there was no clear winner in you versus Drake. It's not that no one bowed out. No, all that happened. Drake just survived it. And I said this during the beef, and no one believed me during the Kendrick and Drake beef. I said this, and people called me crazy. I said, all this is cool. You know, people were saying, oh, Drake's career is over. Yo, women are never going to listen to Drake again. Like, do you think women are dumb enough to think that they're going to listen to Drake after what's been revealed about him? I said yes, absolutely. Yo, once the ghostwriting thing didn't end Drake's career, I was like, oh, he can survive anything. Really, it should have been over with the Meek Mill exposing his ghostwriting. And then the reference tracks leaked. The actual tracks of the writer spitting the song and then Drake spitting that version of the song. It was then that I realized the only person that could end Drake is Drake himself. Now, y'all are finally learning what I learned years ago. Pusha T is finally learning what I learned years ago. You couldn't finish Drake off because his back catalog is too strong. So yeah, Pusha T is frustrated. He's like, well, if I'm not gonna end nobody's career, then what's it all for? Publicity, views, bragging rights. Really, that's what a diss record is for, bragging rights at the end of the day. Because I bet you if you ask Pusha T about Jay-Z versus Nas, he don't feel this way. Pusha T is a big Jay-Z fan, right?
Jay-Z is one rapper that I can always count on to say something that I cannot say. Like a second verse from me probably isn't gonna make me happy. Sure. And then if I think about other rappers, I'm like, they ain't gonna say nothing that I ain't gonna say. But I know he will 1000% say something that is going to inspire me, something that's aspirational, something so flossy or baller that I just can't say.
I mean, you listen to the way Pusha T raps, it kind of parallels how Jay-Z was rapping on Reasonable Doubt and on those, early Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, especially Volume 3. Do you think Pusha T is looking at the Jay-Z versus Nas thing as like, yo, man, I wish someone would have just got their career completely ended. That's not a real beef. What was it all for? Nah, I guarantee Pusha T don't look at it like that. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but Pusha T is just frustrated because he couldn't take Drake out and Kendrick couldn't take Drake out despite their best efforts. That's just what it is, bro. Because when Pusha T was going at Wayne, and Cash Money in them, Drake aside, he wasn't feeling like, yo, what's all this for? He was dissing them boys when they wasn't even saying nothing to him.
Oh, now it's okay to kill baby. Niggas looked at me crazy like I really killed a baby. When you see Wayne on tour, flash without the fire. The multi-platinum rapper trapped and can't retire.
Pusha T dissed Drake so many times before Drake actually responded with the whole Duppy freestyle.
Tired of sitting quiet and helping my enemies eat. Keep getting temperature checks, they know that my head overheats.
Like he did some on the Exodus song.
You signed to one nigga that signed to another nigga that signed to three niggas. Now that's bad luck.
He did some on the Infrared. Like he did some in guest features. He did some so many times before Drake ever even responded in a record to him. He wasn't, do you think back then he was feeling like, yo, what's all this for? That's really when you should be asking yourself, what's all this for? You're dissing someone who's not even responding to you. Then Drake finally responds, then Pusha T comes with his bomb. The bomb didn't work. Now he's asking himself, well, the bomb did work. He won the beef off it, but it didn't end his career like he would have wanted. So now he's asking himself and others, what's it all for? Yo, this man got deep, this man got deep-seated hatred. He's for Drake. He's like, yo, if I couldn't do it and Kendrick couldn't do it, then what's the point of diss records, man? It felt like it could be career ending. Now it's not. It don't even hold no weight. Like you still get another shot at your career. Jay-Z got another shot at his career after Nas dropped Ether. Jay-Z will go on to drop the Blueprint 2, the Black Album. Pusha T's frustrated that he couldn't end Drake because his logic here would not hold up when it comes to one of his favorite rappers, Jay-Z versus Nas. And I think that's a fact.
Facts!
Anyway, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Is he talking about something else? Am I off? I think I'm 100% on point right here. Am I off? Or, I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. Top5rapwebsite.com. Peace.